Hello and welcome back to Rangers Today, and today I will be discussing 5 players I think Rangers should sign and I think would be good for the team. At number 5 it is Stevie May, a big part of the St Johnstone squad. They got into the Europa League. He's played some great football with St Johnstone. He's now at Preston North End and he hasn't had the best time there, but so that's why I think we could get him quite easily. It could be in the millions, but I think he's very, very talented and very worth it. I also think when he played against England, he showed some of the talents he has in that friendly with Scotland. He's had a few Scotland caps, and I think if we got into the Euros this year, he would have been in that squad. And at number 4, it is Paddy McNair, the 21-year-old from Man United. He's a centre back. I think he's had some great appearances when he's played for Man United in the Premier League and the FA Cup and stuff like that. And with Jose Mourinho coming in for Man United as the manager, we all know that Jose Mourinho isn't one for really promoting youth in the team. And last season at Chelsea, I think Chelsea had something like 33 players on loan. Young players on loan, so he'll probably be sending a few players on loan from Man United, and I think if we go in for this guy, he could be really good for us because we really need to strengthen up the defence of our team. He's been put in the Northern Ireland team for the Euros, and that shows you how good he is. I mean, it might be a long shot to get him, but I think we could, and I think it would be a great addition to the squad. And at number 3 is Eero Markkanen. Sorry if I messed up his name there. He is now playing for AIK in Sweden, but he is a former Real Madrid B player, coached underneath Zinedine Zidane, and I think he could be great for us. He's 6'5", so he's a giant, and that I think we needed someone like that last season. See if we had a big, massive player who was 6'5", in the box for that corner against Celtic, which they scored. Maybe we could have prevented that goal. That is something you hear about when Rangers are playing. Oh, we don't have enough height, and I honestly believe that. I think he could be great for attacking, especially when we've got corners, free kicks, all that kind of stuff. And he could also be good for when another team's attacking from a corner or another free kick. He's not just a player who can head the ball, he's very, very talented with his feet. You'll obviously have to be a footballer, but he can score some great goals, and he's made some appearances for the Finnish national team, and I think we needed someone like that last season. A 6'5" player just to head the ball away, score some goals, get us out of dangerous situations, but in my opinion, he could be a lot of money. That's why he's not further up in the list. I think this guy's great, but I think he could be 5 million. I don't think we're willing to pay anything like that. But I'd love him to be at Rangers. And at number 2 is Lewis McLeod, the man who was great with us, the man who was our best player for a few seasons, and the man who went to Brentford, signed by Mark Warburton when he was at Brentford for £1 million. I think he was great when he was with us, and he's not had the best time at Brentford. He's been injured a lot, he hasn't played many games, and I think if he came back, he could get back to the type of player and the player he was, and he could play some great football, and I want him to do that because he deserves to be playing for Scotland. He deserves to be getting trophies. He deserves to be playing every single week, and he's not getting that at Brentford. I want him to come back to Rangers and get that. That's what I think about Lewis McLeod, and I think he is great. I think we could sign him cheaper than what we sold him for because he hasn't been playing a lot of games at Brentford. But tell me what you think about Lewis McLeod. And at number 1, it is Grant Hanley. Basically, he's just great, isn't he? He's a big part of the Scotland team when Scotland play. He's shown how good he is when he's played against Germany for Scotland. I think if we got in to the Euros, he would definitely be there. He'd definitely be the main guy in that defence. I think when he plays for Blackburn, he is a big part of that team, and I think he's very unlucky not to be playing in the Premier League because he's brilliant. He's still young, he's only 24, so he's still got years ahead of him, he's still got a lot of years to go, and I think he would be great for us because he's got a lot of experience, and we might tempt him if we give him the idea, oh, we could get into the Europa League, stuff like that, because everyone wants to play in Europe, and Grant hasn't really done that yet. So I think if he came to Rangers, it'd be good for his career, for Europe, not and for his European career, and I think it'd be brilliant for us because he's fucking fantastic. I think we need a strong defender to play with Kieran or Wilson, whatever one Warburton prefers, but we definitely need someone like Grant Hanley who can command the team from the back and can command that defence. But what do you, the fans, think? Do you think any of these players would be good for Rangers? Who do you want us to sign? Thanks for watching. This has been Rangers Today. Please like the video, subscribe and comment. Tell me what you think. Thanks for watching. This has been Rangers Today.